Do, 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 do. Happy Tuesday. All right, look at everybody pouring in here. Miss Linda, what you think? Look at all these smiling faces. A lot of happy people. Thanks, Dell. Got that smile going on. Yeah, Andy, I see you. Fantastic. Welcome, everybody. There's Stacy over there on page 2 smiling. I had to switch pages to find you. All right. Fantastico. Hamilton, good job. Hamilton, you got a great smile, dude. You should be get over the front page. All right. Happy Tuesday, everybody. Whoop, whoop. That was the Mario jingle. For those of you who don't know Mario, that do 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 in the beginning. I'm a Mario fan. That's why you always should be going, here we go. All right. Welcome, everyone. And they're still pouring in fast and furious. Excellent. Welcome, everyone, to the RRR247 and direct consumer team call, announcement call, office meeting. It's got a million different titles because it's the most important night of the week, so we try to get that all in one title. For all you new folks that are just getting here, Tuesday night, I want you to write this down if you're new. Tuesday night is the most important night of the week. Why? Because everything that's important to your business, everything you need to know, all the big announcements, any additions, anything Rory and Tanya are adding to the system to help you build, help you hit your goals, help you increase your income, help you fine tune everything that we do here and get better at it. Everything, whether it's a product, a service, or a tool that's going to be added, will always be done on a Tuesday night. Never any other night of the week. Always Tuesday nights. And you're going to go back and listen to the Keystone video after I say this, do it tomorrow though. If you listen to the Keystone video very closely about Rory and Tanya adding new things to the system, you don't want to be that story. You don't want to miss 2 or 3 Tuesday nights and then log in and hear us talking about something that we added to the system 3-4 weeks ago, how excited we are about it, how well we're doing, and how much we love it, right? Don't be that story. Don't let that happen to you. If you're brand new, write this down. Never, ever, ever miss a Tuesday night call. It's for you. And also on Tuesday nights, we get to meet all the new family members, somewhere between 10 and 30 brand new people joining the team every single week. We love seeing that. Whoever got you here would love to know that you made it on. Rory and Tanya want to see your face and hear your name be announced just for the first time. And we all love to be to welcome everybody to the call, as well as see what's all the different states being represented. So if you're brand new, click on that little microphone or hit the space bar on your keyboard, say hello, and don't forget to say what state you're calling in from, and welcome to the call. We got the settings open. Oh, just there you go. All right, welcome, welcome, welcome. If you're brand new, click on the microphone or hit the space bar in the lower left-hand corner of your screen, or the space bar on your keyboard. Say hello, and don't forget to say what state you're calling in from, and welcome to the call.
Hello, my name is Angela. I'm calling from Denver, Colorado.
Angelina from Denver, welcome, ma'am. Glad you made it.
Thank you.
All right, who else is brand new out there?
Don't be Misty shy. From Florida.
Misty from Florida. Fantastic, Misty. Welcome. Glad you made it. Florida's in the house. Thanks, Misty, for getting it kicked off tonight. Florida's representing. Here we go. Who else is brand new?
Cindy from Washington. I've been here before, but I've never introduced myself.
Well, thank you very much, Cindy, for finally doing so. Welcome, and we're glad you made it. All right, welcome, everybody. What's in chat, Linda? Can you watch that for me? Something's in chat. We'll see.
All right, welcome, everybody. It's just been talk.
Welcome to the RRR247 and direct-to-consumer team call, conference call, office meeting, business call, announcement call. It's got a lot of titles because it's the most important night of the week. If you didn't hear me say this earlier, It's the most important night of the week because everything, every big announcement, every edition, everything to help you build your business is launched on Tuesday nights, never any other night of the week. Tuesday night. We'll train on it more in depth, Rory or Tanya, or both, on Saturday, but it'll be announced and added for you to get acclimated into your system on Tuesday nights, right? Tuesday night, Tuesday night, Tuesday night. If you're brand new, please write that down. Don't miss out on anything that gets put out that's being put out to help you build your business. Tuesday night's the most important night of the week. And meeting all the new family members, like I said, there's always 10, somewhere between 10 and 30 brand new people joining the team. We love hearing from you. We love welcoming you. We like seeing all the different states being represented. A million different reasons. Rory and Tanya get to hear your name for the first time, but whoever got you here will know that you made it on as well. So if you're brand new and it's your first Tuesday night or second, like Cindy, and you did get a chance to last week, click on the little microphone in the lower left-hand corner or hit the space bar on your keyboard, say hello, and don't forget to say what state you're calling in from, and welcome to the call.
Hello. Hello, I'm from Oklahoma.
Sherlyn, is that how you say
Yes.
it? Sherlyn?
Shirley.
Oklahoma. Welcome, man. I'm glad you made it.
Thank you. I'm glad to be a part of it.
Fantastic. It's a very exciting time right now.
And Leslie is Louise is my trainer.
Fantastic. All right, who else is brand new? Just unmute like Sherlyn and Cindy and Misty and a few others did. Just click on that little microphone in the lower left-hand corner or hit the space bar on your keyboard. Say hello. Don't forget to say what state you're calling in from. All right, only 5 people that are not shy today. And,
Hi, this is Steve from Massachusetts.
Steve from Massachusetts. Welcome, sir. Glad you made
Thank you, sir. It finally actually worked. I figured out how to use a microphone. Woo woo!
it. All right. Every day, getting a little bit better, right?
It only took me about 30 days, right? I'm a work in progress.
Hey, as long as we're a little bit better today than we were yesterday, it's all good.
That's foot forward, like I taught my kids. You know what I mean?
Yep. Fantastic.
Glad
Thanks,
to be a
Steve.
part of it. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. And anybody else, if you're brand new, click on the little microphone or hit the space bar on your keyboard like Steve just did and say hello and welcome to the call. Right?
Hello, it's Brandon.
Hey, Brandon, where are you calling in from?
Tempe, Arizona.
Arizona's in the house. Thank you, sir. Welcome and glad you made it.
What's that?
Get a notepad, get ready to take some notes. Good stuff being shared. Who else is brand new? If you're brand new, click on the microphone. We're running out of time. We're going to get started here in about 1 more minute. So if you're brand new, click on the microphone, hit the space bar. Welcome to the RRR247 and direct to consumer team call,
Hello.
announcement call. Go ahead.
Hello, Andy. This is
Yes,
Ginger.
Ginger. Where are you calling in from, Ginger?
I'm calling in from Greenville, South Carolina.
South Carolina's in the house. Welcome. Glad you made it, man.
Thank you.
Good evening.
Hello,
Hello.
this is Delia Bradford. I'm calling from Baton Rouge, Louisiana.
Louisiana's here. Fantastic. Welcome. And there was one other person, but I missed it.
Hello,
Hey, Danielle?
Daniel. Yeah.
Oh, I can't see my eyes. Yep, Daniel, how you doing? Where are you calling in from, bud?
I'm pretty good. I'm calling in from Alaska.
Alaska's in the house. Fantastic. Welcome.
Wow.
Glad you made it.
That's wonderful.
All right, so that you're number 10, Daniel, but there was one other person. Oh, my eyes, Linda. One other person we missed that was saying hello. It says Ricky, AKA, yeah, there you go.
Yeah, I'm in Florida.
Florida's here. Look at that. There's 3 or 4 of us now. Florida's representing. Welcome, Ricky. Thank you for getting back on. You're number 11, actually. Oh, no, you're number 10. Daniel, number 10. Go ahead. Anybody else? Last call. Last call. If you're brand new.
Hello.
Go ahead,
I'm
Dan.
Dan from California.
California's here. Welcome to the team. Welcome to the family, Dan. I look forward to meeting you real soon. Heard really good things about you. Now, anybody else, last call. If you're brand new, click on the little microphone or hit the space bar on your keyboard. Say hello. And don't forget to say what state you're calling in from. And welcome to the call.
And we have Tatiana Huey here, and she is from Florida.
Tatiana, welcome. Congratulations. Welcome to the team. Welcome to the family. I look forward to meeting you and talking to you soon, too. I forgot she was in Florida, Brian. Thank you. There she is. All right. Anybody else? We got to get going. That's it. I'm going to have to stop this. And still have people coming in, though. My goodness. Listen, if you didn't get a chance, that was 12 people. Like I said, every week somewhere between 10 and 30 people. Sometimes they don't make it to the second week because they're shy or, can't figure out how the microphone's working on this. Like Stephen was talking about, there's a lot of different reasons, but any given week is somewhere between 10 and 30 people. And that's an exciting thing to see. We love seeing it. We love seeing all the different states being represented. I'm going to have to say Florida really representing tonight. There was 3 or 4 people from Florida. Welcome. But you know what? We love every single state in this union. We love seeing all of you. And I'm down here in Florida. Daniel's way up there in Alaska. We're how many miles apart, Daniel? I don't even know, but it's a good distance, right? And here we are in Zoom together, learning how to become online marketers. And it's a fantastic thing to be a part of. So I hit that button. Anybody else that needs unmuted should go can unmute. And that's it. Let's get going. Welcome everybody from Alaska to Florida to Texas to the New England area, wherever you're calling in from. Ginger, Daniel, Brandon, Stephen, Sherilyn, all of you. It's really good to see you. Welcome to RRR247. Tatiana, can't wait to meet you as well. I heard all about you today. We got a lot of great things happening here, and you guys are in the right place at the right time. Listen, I've been in this industry for 35 years now, and I've worked with the Ricords for 30 of those 35 years. And I'm telling you, I had no idea what was going to happen or what this was going to become. I was a young entrepreneur going back to school, just looking for extra money to spoil my kids on the weekend a little bit more while I was going to school. And I got into this industry just for that little bit. But when I dove in and really took a good look at this, I realized it was more than I ever thought it was. And I dove in really hard and I set goal after goal after goal, and I hit all those goals. I finished school where I was going to school. I went to work at the airport right there, and I worked there for about 8 months, quit, and I've been home ever since. Why? Because this industry opened up doors for me I never knew existed, right? But what it created for me was all the time I needed on the planet to be with my kids. It gave me time freedom, and it gave me financial freedom. Those are 2 things that every parent, every human being on the planet, desires, but also deserves. Time freedom, financial freedom. And there's only one industry that I have found that'll give that to all of us, and that's this industry. I dove in, became a student of the system, student of the industry, and I gave it everything that I had. I hit all my goals. I excelled. I never looked back. This is all my kids know. All my kids know. I raised my kids on this industry, and now my kids are making me grandbabies, which is even more fun, right? Because we get to wind them up on sugar and send them back home. It's great being a grandpa. I actually love it. I never say no. And all you grandmas and grandpas out there, you know exactly what I'm talking about. So I'm enjoying life, but I'm still working with the Ricords, hanging out with the Ricords, enjoying life with the Ricords. And I can't see myself doing anything else. It's been 35 years, 30 years with them. I cannot ever see, I got another 30, 35 years left in me of working and having fun and doing this. And I imagine myself doing something else is almost a nightmare for me, right? I just don't know what else I would do. My passion, my love, all my desires, everything that's been given to me came from this industry and these people that you're about to meet. So I've known them for quite a while, and I've been here working in this system with them for quite a while. While I was doing that, I got to meet a lot of other people inside here, the people behind the scenes, the people that you're going to meet, some tonight or some over the course of the next few weeks. There's a lot of leadership inside this company. Rory and Tanya have surrounded themselves with people that believed in their vision, understood their vision, and wanted to go out and share it with the rest of the world. He is a technology genius. She's a businesswoman that's more organized than anybody I've ever met. Together, they became a power couple, and they're a power couple with a dream of helping as many families around the planet at that they can. We want, I think they said 10 million families the last time they actually hit a number, or it might have been 50 million families. But I know we're just going to keep spreading all over the globe until we help every family that's looking for that hand up, that new way of life on every country and every continent around the planet until, like I said, 30, 40, 50 years from now, when all you youngsters are going to be taking over and running all this stuff. So I got to meet quite a few people. I've met, if you go back into the YouTube channel and you look at all the youth trainings from January, February, March, maybe April, you're going to see every Tuesday night we have been introducing different parts of that leadership. As you get involved here, you're going to be building your pages, learning how to market, drive traffic to it, making sales from all the different products and services that we have. And then you're going to start getting into helping other people and building a team and adding to the training and doing all this stuff. You're going to become an instructor. For those that want to be an instructor because you like helping other people, we need more instructors. So get your hand up quick when your instructor asks you for that. When you become an instructor, there's also different ranks that you can move through the instructor, right? As soon as you have 10 students, you are a certified system instructor. We know you understand the system and you can teach it to other people and you can build with everything that Rory and Tanya put here for you to use to build. When you hit the next level, it's gold system instructor. The level after that is platinum system instructor. And then the top level is master system instructor. So after 35 years in the industry, I am one of those master system instructors. I've met all of the other master system instructors, but guess what? We've got an unbelievable group of people that are PSIs about to be MSIs that are the only thing that's in between where they're at now and where they're about to be is like one little qualification or something. The person I'm going to introduce you tonight, when I met her, listened to her, talked to her, got to know her a little bit, I actually thought she was an MSI. I even used that title for her and called her an MSI because maybe it was a vision that I had, or maybe I just know that's where she's going anyway. Maybe I just had a feeling that she's that type of person, but she's got what it takes to be an MSI and beyond because she's bought into the story. She believes in what we're doing. She loves helping other people. She does extra work behind the scenes. She wants to take Rory and Tanya's message and spread it to the world like the rest of us. What does that sound like? Sounds like an MSI, doesn't it? And you're going to see that announcement coming pretty soon. But when I met her personally, I just seen this bubbly energy of good people that liked the sun, the pool, and everything else that we were doing that day as much as I liked it, Angie. I can't remember where we were the very first time. We were at some resort somewhere, just enjoying a pool day. And I just knew that, hey, this is one of the good people. I know she's going to be around for a long time. I called her an MSI prematurely, but I'll be able to say that officially here pretty soon. I got a feeling about that. So I want you guys to get to know more of the leadership, who's here, what they're about, why they love it here. And without taking any more of that away, I don't want to take any of your thunder, talk about what your background and what you do. But I know there's a lot of people that have been waiting to hear your story tonight, and I'm one of them, actually. I haven't had a chance to talk to you in a while.
I know. Thank you, Niall. You're manifesting it for me, so yeah, it works that way, right? So I'm gonna just give you a bit of background about me. But I grew up in small town Alabama, and knew that I was not staying there, period. I could not get out fast enough. So when high school graduation came and I did community college for a little bit, but then I transferred up to Auburn. And I knew when I left to go to Auburn that I was never going back home. I was introduced to people. I was enjoyed my classes. I learned so much. That was where I first learned how to use a computer. And we had the old big floppy disks back then, you know. I was like, what do I do with this? And it was all floppy. So it was called a floppy disk. So anyway, and if any of you all know me at all, you know I am very passionate about Auburn. And I met my husband there. We've had season tickets for 27 years. There's not much that comes in between me and college football in the fall, period. On Saturday in the fall, sorry, Rory and Tanya, but I will be at the football game, but I will watch the replays. I promise. I'm getting caught up. But we tailgate and we go to the game. So that is my life. However, this is where my passion lies every day. I love this system. You follow it and you're going to make money, period. We have steps. You follow the steps. You do them every day. And you learn something new every single day. I don't think there's a single day that I don't go without learning something, whether it's in the CRM or the Vortex or with Velovita, whatever. It doesn't matter. A new way to write pages, a new tool to use. But back to kind of my background, the day after graduation, who is now my husband, Michael, and I, we loaded up a 4x6 U-Haul, put it on the back of our Mazda Navajo, and we drove across country to San Francisco. And we lived there for 5 years. I got an amazing job with corporate Macy's in merchandise planning. Had a 10-year career in retail, corporate retail. Loved it, but as anybody knows, retail is hard. It's very hard. It's stressful. It's time consuming in all aspects. You're working every single holiday, no matter whether you're corporate or you're in the stores. But I loved my job because that job afforded me 5 years in San Francisco, and then they moved me to Atlanta to work for Riches. And I had 10 wonderful years there. And yes, it was a job, J-O-B, but it also helped me learn a lot of professional things, how to talk to people, how to communicate, how to, you know, I learned a lot of things there, and that's helped me while I've been here. It was so demanding that after 10 years, I had to quit. I needed a break. So I quit. And it was the best thing I ever did. We were in the middle of trying to have a baby, this and that, and nothing was going right. So I wanted to remove all that stress. Okay. So I did. And we spent 5 years trying to have that baby. But we had a lot of tests, a lot of everything. Finally, after 5 years, we did one round of in vitro and we got our miracle baby. First try. Don't know how or why, don't care, but she's here with us today and she's the light of my life. She means everything to me. And she was born on March 14th, which ironically is the same birthday as Einstein. So anyway, not that that matters, but and by that time I was a friend of mine had contacted me to work with him in the automotive industry and HR and payroll. It was a job. literally a job. I could go, I could do it, and I could come home. I didn't have any stress. So that was the best thing about it. And I stayed there for about 7 years, working part-time, some towards the end. And then Emma was in first grade. And during her school years, I think that's any child's school years, I think that that's the most important time to make sure that we're with our kids. And so I quit again, to be home, to stay home, to be mom, to do everything that any stay-at-home mom wants to do for their kids. And it's really good that I did that. You know, Emma has had struggles with bullying, with anxiety, with depression, and being in public school, it's so hard, because as a parent, we can't be in there to help them and guide them through these things. But I was there for her at home, and she has come out of that with flying colors. She's an amazing, smart individual. I'm proud to call her my child. And when we as parents can do everything right, or what we think is right for our kids, but sometimes these things like anxiety and depression and bullying happen, and all we can do is be there for what they need, you know. And I was able to do that. And what I love about this is that, number one, we have Brain Food Academy now, and that can help so much because they are our future. Our children are our future. And by being able to do things online, we're removing those things that are painful for them. Yeah, they need to go through things, but they don't need to do it in school. And schools put so much pressure on our children to excel at absolutely everything. And the classes and the AP classes and the dual enrollment classes and this and that, just to think that they're going to succeed. They just push and push and push. They make you choose what you want to be in high school now. Not that you can't change it. And we always stress that to Emma. Just pick something, because by the time you get to college, you're probably going to change it anyway, right? We all did. How many times, if you went to college, how many times did you change your major? Right? So it really doesn't matter, okay? But then the pandemic hits, and everybody's got to work from home, right? And I had a child who didn't need me the same way that she needs me now, or needed me then, prior, when she was little. She just needed me differently. So I was like, okay, what do? I'm twiddling my thumbs, but I'm not going to sit on the couch and watch TV and eat bonbons. I want something to do. So I found Rory's ad, just like so many of you. And I answered it, and I got hooked up with Deanna, and I joined the anchors. I was all in, guys, all in. I know I'm an action personality. Don't always look at everything, but I'm getting better with that. Anyway, I jumped all in, and I wanted to prove to my family that I could make this work. And I put my head down. I got busy. I did pages. I did this, did that, you know, and all the while doing all of that over 4 years and 4 months. So May 2nd, 2020 is when I joined. So all while doing that, I developed a relationship with Deanna, my instructor in MSI. I developed relationships with other people that I've met, and I cannot stress enough, go to the events. I met Niall. I met Dina. I met Jenny. Jenny was my very first roommate at Jenny Post, our very first Bella Vita launch in Fort Lauderdale. And she's by far one of my best friends. And the next event, I met Karen Needham, Karen Weatherford, several other people. And guys, these guys have helped me grow just as much as doing my own work. We work together. We'll get on Zoom and just work, right? So it doesn't matter. And I think in a way, I kind of started study hall before study hall started, because I was already doing this with one or two people, just us working and bouncing ideas off of each other. And that's almost the best way to work. And my first event in Fort Lauderdale, and sorry, Deanna, but the best thing was that you couldn't go because of the pandemic, because I got to spend time with Rory and Tanya and really get to know them and discuss business and develop that relationship. Those two people are the most amazing people that are servant leaders. They truly want to help anyone and everyone that comes here. And they both have such different qualities, but work so well together that it really brings me to a point where sometimes I don't have words to explain. It's a feeling. It is a power that just, when you're around them, you feel it. And I got to feel it in that first event. And then every event I get to go to, it's just, I get this energy, and you want to just succeed, and knowing what this big picture is and knowing that I'm part of it just astounds me every day. And when you develop these relationships at these events, these are lifetime relationships. And we are a community of like-minded individuals. And I cannot thank Tanya and Rory enough for the support they've given me, the direction they've given me, your tone is off all the time, and I get it. So I got to go back and change something else. And I just, just know that they are here for us, and they will raise you up. And I'm going to introduce who's coming. Tanya, you're first. Okay. So I get to introduce Tanya, and she is amazing and supportive and loving, yet she will tell you when you've done something wrong. And I appreciate that, because if you don't know what you're doing wrong, you can't fix it. So,
I don't know if that's good. I'm very
good.
To the point, you guys. I believe in being very honest with everybody so that you know what I think. So there you go.
Yes.
That's how I am, but welcome. Thank you so
Yes.
much, Angie. It's fun to hear
Yeah.
a lot about your background and everything. And we have so much in common. We really, really do. And one thing I love that you talked about too, though, is that the community we have here And I feel like that is something that I'm actually really proud of, that we have been able to create that community, you guys. And Angie talked about it here. She said that she met some of her best friends here with Ginny. And the thing is, you guys, is once you connect with someone here, and once you connect with that person and you build and you have these relationships that will last your entire life. I mean, that's what it has been with Niall. I've known him for 30 years. So it's just been, it's continued. And when you have, it's because you have common purposes and common goals, and you move forward and push on those things, and it just kind of bonds you. But anyway, so thank you for highlighting that, because I feel like that it's something I'm really proud of, and I try really hard that we have that community here. So anyway, thank you so much, Angie. Welcome, everybody. If you are new here, welcome. I'm going to be talking to you guys for just a few minutes, but I just want to welcome you guys to what we have here, the environment that we have here. Angie did it beautifully, so I feel like that was, there's not much else for me to say as far as our community, but I always say, you guys, for those of you who are new, we have everything for everyone here, depending on what you're looking for and how far you want to go. We have it all. We have it from just the small, just a little bit here and there. Someone who wants to just do a little bit, someone who wants to do everything and become an instructor, leading up to an MSI here. We have everything in between. So welcome to all of you guys that are new here. I just want to make sure that you guys understand this is a different path. This is self-employment. And you guys, for some reason, a lot of people can work for somebody else, no problem. They can show up, they clock in, they clock out, they do the things. But when they have to show up for themselves, they just lack that ability. So I want you guys to make sure that you guys are checking yourselves. Be that boss for yourself as you're starting in this path, because let me tell you, you guys have limitless potential. You have the ability to create your own lifestyle, to create your own dreams and your hopes and your future. You have it all if you just control your mind and get comfortable with being uncomfortable and learning and growing, right? Because our excuses and our failures aren't really excuses or failures. They're learning points, and it's how we grow and what we take out of them. Angie mentioned that too, how sometimes she knew she had to change something here or there. That's part of growing and being better. And we have that here. We offer that with all of our instructors that we have here and all the different groups. We have so much training, you guys, so much support. The only way for you to fail is for you to quit and for you not to follow the process. We do have a process. So I'm going to say this: stick with the process, stick with the outline that Rory has created, and stick with it and keep going, keep moving forward. You really have to just make sure. I always say this to you guys because it's so important. I don't know why some people will show up and they'll work really hard for themselves, and then others won't. So show up for yourself. You're worth it. You guys are of value. You are worthy of love. And you just have to show up for yourself. Show up. Yeah, I love your shirt there, Angie. Show up for yourselves. Be willing to push yourself to achieve more than what you think. And it really does just start with small, consistent steps. That's it. So follow the process that we have for you guys. Do a little better, a little bit more each day. Improve upon what you did the day before, and push yourselves for greatness. And you guys can achieve it. Anyway, we have it all for you. Just callous your mind and move forward. Make sure you get rid of any naysayers in your life, because you guys, truthfully, you can achieve what you want to achieve if you just follow it. Go all in, like Angie did. Go all in, work hard, and you guys can achieve anything you want to. So I just really love the opportunities that we have here. I love the environment we have here, and I feel like it's just a great place for anyone, and all are welcome. So anyway, you guys, get your schedule going. I always say that because that's how you guys can. It's a way for you guys to quantify your output, to see what you guys are doing, and reiterate and check and fix everything to make it better and smoother for you to achieve. So with that being said, I'm going to introduce my husband, Rory, who started this many years ago. He really did want to help 10 million families. He wanted to help people work from home, and he has a heart for a single mom. So he definitely wanted to build this system for anybody who was a single parent. And that's where his love of this came from. And he wants to help anyone to grow and to be able to work from home and work for themselves. And you guys, we have so many people in between: single moms, single dads. We have even grandparents that are caregivers for their grandchildren. We have everything in between. So you guys are definitely in the right place at the right time. Just stick to the course and believe in yourselves. And yeah, Rory.
Babe, hello everyone. That was great. I love it when she gets to talking about things. You guys watched her like go through this transformation and change, but I want you guys to realize something. The more she helps others, the happier that woman becomes. It's if you guys want to know how to be happy, if you're feeling down, just go help somebody with something, anything. And the energy you get from it. And you guys, I gotta tell you this. We go to bed all the time and we talk about the day, who we interacted with, how things were going. And she wants everybody that she talks to succeed. And she wants it worse than they do. And I know because that's how I feel. I know that I believe in them because I know we've done everything to give them the path to win. They just gotta show up and do the work. Like you don't have to figure anything out. You just gotta like start to suck. That's where we all start. And get better and better. I'm going to go over a couple of things today, and it's how we build our stuff. I want to make sure I walk you guys through the process. I'm going to go as detailed as possible, and we'll take some notes. I'm going to record this separately. I'm going to walk you guys through this. Now, this is the power of the PBS Vortex that you guys need to utilize. Now, this is, you guys, the PBS Vortex gives us access to so much and so much more in the future, right? So right now we have this incredible call system to do RV marketing. You should be doing your RV marketing, right? You guys, it is the slickest technology we've ever had to utilize to send text messages, get a hold of people, and get to do the whole flow, right? Everything from the BRT and then session one and so on to grow. But it's also our staff to customer relationship manager. We are all marketers and we all get paid on the customers we attract. Now, some things we're bringing them in as a customer under our guise with Bella Vita. Then we have our wine customers, or I'll call them our PBS Vortex customers. It's actually, we call them it's RRR247, right? That's the CRM they're getting access to. And we have the DTC, wines. We have the Brain Food Academy in there. We're going to add other finer things in there, but it's another customer relationship, right? And then we have our relationship stuff that we have with SHG. Now, 3 different operations of customers, and yet the same person can be in 2 of them, 3 of them, or 1 of them. Same person that we build this relationship with. It's the power of circular marketing. Now, what I'm about to show you needs to be adhered to. And I was looking at the database, and this isn't going to sound like a lot. Okay. 830 verified, not duplicate, not fraud, 830 verified PBS generated leads with everybody. Now, some of those are wine customers. Some of those are just community members. Okay. Now, the good news about that is this. Now I got to teach you guys what to do with those, because we should be converting those into customers and taking them out of the PBS Vortex context and putting them into our customer side. Now, there's a right way to do it. I'm going to show it to you right now. So first and foremost, I'm going to turn off my video so the focus is all on my screen. I can minimize this one. Okay, and I'm going to go right to the right one. I am. Okay, let me close that out. I'm going to go right here to the 1f16.com site. Right now, here we got this place for people to register. Okay, and what I like to do is, I've got this in here. And I'm going to go ahead and put this in here. So a full name. I'm just going to do like, and I'm going to do an email. I'm gonna do a phone number. Then I'm gonna subscribe. I get the thank you. All right, a little bit of message, more stuff that's there. Great, that's all I've done. Now, that lead's going to be in my system. I'm going to come here to PBS Vortex. I'm going to go to leads. And there he is. And it goes right to the top just now. See how it just came in? Just now. Now, what I'm going to do with this lead is I'm going to grab it like this. I'm going to copy it. I'm going to go over here and I'm going to go into PBS Vortex. I'm going to go to leads. And this is how I always like to work with the individual lead. I have one tab, I look things up, and when I work with them. And this one I'm going to work with, I'm going to go ahead and search. It's on the top already, but it'll just pull it up. Okay. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to click on this. And I'm going to start modifying it. Okay. It's a valid thing. It's in there. I got the information. I'm going to hit edit. It's assigned to me already. Now the status, it says PBS Vortex. I'm going to change the status to community member. And I'm going to make it a community member. And then I'm going to go to source because it doesn't, the source got changed. It should have been PBS Vortex. And I'm just going to put Rory special for right now. That source should say PBS Vortex, but if it's empty, make sure it's something. I'm going to do the +1. No, and enable. And I'm also going to change his name around. So I'm going to take this off, copy it. I'm going to put it here in the description. I'm going to put a note that I modified a customer, right? And I'll hit save. Oh, I'm not done. Sorry. I'm going to edit. I'm going to take the name. Get rid of that PBS underscore. I'm gonna change it so it's Thomas Farrington. I'm gonna make that the company as well. Now, when I talk to this person, if I talk to this person, when I talk to this person, I'll update the other information. But right now, I'm gonna put a save, and then I'm gonna convert them to a customer because if they're a lead, they can go back into the general bucket if someone doesn't respond to them within 2 weeks. We need people to mind their business, right? And respond on that. So I'm going to come in here. I'm going to convert to a customer. And I'm going to come down here and I'm going to go down all the way. Do not send a welcome email. I could send them a set password email, but I'm not going to. I'm just going to click on this. I'm going to hit. Actually, I want to put a password in here. I'll make I would make a password, right? And I'll do it so you can see it. I'll copy that password. I'll go to my email. And we have this customer account email that we create for people. You should all have it. It's in the process. Welcome to your customer account. Right. If you don't have this and you get the PBS Vortex, then it's all in the V marketing training. Okay. You go to the flow and get access to this. So definitely get with your instructor. So it's all set up, it's ready to go. And I'm just going to say, I'm going to send this out to them. I would send them a text that would say, welcome to the community, right? I'll just say, let's put a little note in there or it came in there, and I might respond or personalize it based on what their lead said when they came in. So this, I put in the helping of others, whatever the description is, right? And I'm just going to send a little note to them. Right. And I send that out there. Now this is obviously a fake account. I'm doing a fake process. So hopefully it doesn't get taken down from YouTube, but I would send this out to them and I would make that password. I make them a customer. I can send them welcome email out as well. In this case, I'm going to go ahead and do that. I'll hit save. I'm going to come to groups. I'm going to make it a wine customer because I put them in that access, and I'm also going to make them a community member. So somewhere here, it should say community member, C at the top. All right, hold on 1 second. I'm going to fix that right now. You guys are going to see this done live. Hold on. Under the group. Here we go here under groups. They can be in more than one group. So I got them in as a wine customer, and I also want to put them in as a community member, and that should be created now. I'm gonna come back to it. Yeah, community member. And I'm also going to put wine customer. So I know that I sent them I'm going to put them in as a wine customer. They're a community member and a wine customer. They're not a PBS student, not yet, right? This is the groups they're in currently. I'm going to hit save. I'm going to custom fields and make sure I'm assigned to it. And save. Oh, it didn't save it. Hold on. There we go. And save. I'm going to go to customer admins and make sure I'm assigned to that as an admin. And save. Then when I've done all that, this lead here. So when I'll go ahead and go back to leads, refresh it. Thomas Ferguson is no longer a PBS underscore because I've upgraded them to a customer status. And when I pull up his information, it's going to be everything that's there. And the thing is, I know that came in through 1F16. I could put a note in there. It's all there, right? I can see that it's right there. Now, when I click on this, it's there. Now you guys can see I have all these other ones to do. I got somebody that comes in over and over again. Obviously I do my own duplicates. And what's really cool is some of them are actually wine ones. I took care of those earlier and I'm like, oh my gosh, I got to teach everybody how to do this. But all these people are coming through from the different parts where I'm advertising. Look at these country codes. Because we are getting international people into our business because of the way we're marketing. But we need to respond to them all. And these are all like, guys, these are all from 2 weeks ago, but the numbers are starting to pan out. They're starting to happen. They're starting to be captured properly. The numbers are going up. You know, this is a test neighbor one I did. I'm gonna go ahead and I can delete my own that I created. All of these coming in here, guys. I just want you to know it's all working flawlessly this way. So these are all ones I got to do. And if there's duplicate, oh, I can, that one I could because I created it. But I got other customers that come in that want to buy wine. I just enter them in this way, get them their own access, walk them through it. And just remember, it's a relationship. Now, the thing is none of these have the +1 for me to text to them. I can. And all these ones, I'm going to send them a thing. Welcome to the community. Welcome to the community. These are the guys that are starting to come in, you know, almost every day. In the system, they're coming in every day, but even on my own marketing that I'm doing. And these are all real people from all over too, right? This is what we want to do with them. So I got that recording. I'll go ahead and stop that on my side here. That's how you want to handle them. And if they're wine or they're just a PBS, if they say just PBS, they came in from your PBS. If you go to your wine page, and they fill out this form. They fill out this form, then they're going to become a wine lead. These people definitely want to buy the wine. They fill it out there. So I'm really liking how we do all that. You guys, the wine side, it's good. We see the orders. It all comes through. This is, guys, we are growing this in a great direction. A great direction. Tanya, did you have some other things to share today? I'm going to pull this up here again, you guys, on our fine wines. I just realized, is this the latest one or is this one that gets cut off?
Or if you take vanilla ice cream in a bowl, pull that dark, either one of them are lows, but you put that on the ice cream, you'll never want ice cream.
Yep, we got a new one to be replacing this one. This is 7 minute. We have a new one coming on here, guys. Everybody that has that code, it'll be updated on. So I'm just gonna go, you guys. Everything's working on these forms. I think Brielle's been getting everybody caught up. So if you go to your wine form and it looks like this, it's the new one. If it's not, it'll be the new one. And then we make changes to this every time we do a new release. We told our instructors on the earlier call today, the whites are going really quick. They're going faster than the reds, which is not, I mean, these are good wines. So just so you guys know, the whites and the mixes pretty soon. If you put an order in and you haven't paid for it yet, we cleared them all out because we're going to run out and we won't be able to do the mixes. So if it's available, it's available, it's listed. And then if it's not, it's just because we're going to be out of whites probably first. So let everybody know that on the wines. But you guys, you want to be building your customer base up. Even if they're not ordering now, it's for the future, right? Relationships today, your network is your net worth. You are creating a network of customers by doing all of this. And we're going to train on it over and over and over again, like a broken record, because that's how we teach you guys. When we capture these leads, we're treating them like a proper relationship should be treated. If they fill out that form as a community member, we're going to add them as a community member, give them a customer account so they have a login, and give them a reason to talk to us to find out more. Maybe they don't drink wine. Well, you know what? When we sell other fine foods or other things in there, they might like that. But I had a chance to set up a customer into my CRM. I'm taking it. They opted in for everything that I offer on 1f16.com. I'm connecting them with I'm going to give them an account. I'm going to invite them to the things that go on. I'm going to send out, text messages. The thing is by group, now we can sift them. We can send out individual text messages. You guys, we're automating the processes more and more, but right now I have less than 50 converted wine customers, which is just a drop in the bucket. For me to pull all those up and send out 50 texts takes about 15 minutes. If I have to do that once a quarter, it is awesome. It's not about sending them things over and over again all the time. It's about alerting them when things happen. That's what it's for. So the next wine release, I can alert that many people. I hope I get 5,000 people to send out. That'd be the highest quality issue. And you guys know we're automating things like that. anyway. So worst case, we do it manually, but best case, we're going to be automating these, but we need those groups completed properly. If they're a wine customer or you gave them access to wine, mark them a wine customer. When they come in as my PBS lead, when they've opted in to be a community member, I'm adding them to wine anyway because I'm giving them a customer account by design. By design. That way, when they hear about the wines and they'll have access to them and we invite them in, they know they can get them that way. It's by design. Right. It is 9:52. I wanted to cover this. You guys, again, broken record. I'm going to be teaching over and over and over and over again. Your leadership will be teaching you over and over and over again. Every one of my friends that I know drinks wine, I'm going to have a quick conversation with them. Maybe it won't be so quick, and just say, hey, you guys wanted access to my wine again. Here's your account. Here's how you log in. Let me know if you need help. There's wines available now. And when these are gone, they're gone. And when the new ones are available, you'll be notified. And I've had several go, oh, you know what? I'm really good with wine right now. But Rory, when they come out again, I'm excited. Great. That's fine for me. Right, Barbara? We'll stack it up for later. Build that customer base. We have a lot of wine lovers in this world. We get more and more exposure to them, and you just add constantly. When I'm doing my V marketing, my goal is every person I communicate with, I want to at least sign up as a customer. Ideally, they're coming in as a PBS student with a PBS to learn and duplicate, but I'm going to connect them in something that I can generate future business with them, a future relationship with them. I'm going to do something to make that go forward. I'm going to use my customer relationship management tool, the CRM, to build exactly that. Customers that I can build a relationship and manage with. This was designed the way I needed it to be. And if you do what I do, you get what I get. So I want to make sure we're teaching this consistently on how it is. Now these things are in motion. And now I'm seeing people getting leads. We need to act on them quick, invite them in, right? And so they see the wine. Great. You guys, they see wine as they click through our pages anyway. I'm not forcing them to buy. They're seeing the stuff, but I'm inviting them to the calls. I'm going to invite them to our wine open houses. When we do a wine party, I'll send them notification they can join and see what it is. But they also have an account they can order from. And you guys will drip on this. You guys, some things that we're doing, we know we got to get more and more things in place for it to actually work. But here's the thing. Getting data and getting people aware, we start now. No matter what, we start now. Some of us already have hundreds of people we've done wine with before. Well, we're getting them caught back up. Get them in, send them their account. The worst case that'll happen is they delete it. Best case is they engage and buy wine. And anything in between is still a win. All right. 5 minutes. We're going to end this call right here in 5 minutes. Log in into your back office, go to the instructor call. We're going to do a check-in on the Millionaire course, and we're going to go right in the Millionaire course. See you guys there in 5 minutes. God bless this. Oh my gosh, guys, things are so good.